Aloha, Dr. Heather Tucker here. I hope you're doing well. I had got a really great question the other day from a student, and I had to do a video on it. It was just such a good question. So she asked me, what is a mind expert? And I recognize, wow, like the power of what that really entails. And I wanted to share it with you in this video. So, a mind expert is someone who understands how their mind works and how the minds of other people work so that they communicate better and more effectively with themselves and other people. And why become a mind expert? Well, the unconscious mind makes up 10% of our brain. We consciously set goals for achievement and success and the actions that we want to take. It's the goal setter. Yet the unconscious mind actually makes up 90% of our brain. And it's like the central processing unit of the whole body. It records and has a record of everything that we've ever experienced in our entire life. It keeps track of our significant emotional events, our behavioral patterns, our beliefs, our values, perceptions, and opinions. And it itself is the goal getter. Now, oftentimes we unconsciously or consciously want to achieve something and we work hard to go after it, but it fights up against our unconscious mind because the unconscious mind naturally resists change. It wants to keep us safe and it's used to the patterns that we know. This is why we sometimes self sabotage, procrastinate, have overwhelm or stress or frustration on the journey when we're trying to do something new, like starting a new business or getting into a new relationships or making changes to better our health. A side note here that all of our emotions are contagious. For example, if we're stressed, we can actually unconsciously stress out the people around us and not even know it. So another reason why this is something that's so crucial is because everything that we experience in our life, our external reality, it's filtered through our mind. What we see, what we hear, what we feel, what we taste, what we touch, and our thoughts actually can become things. It's our thoughts and our feelings that shape the experience of our life. We can't control the things that are happening externally around us, but we can control how we respond to them. And that's where our greatest power is. Our mind can be either our best friend or our worst enemy. We can have either a victim mindset, like everything is happening to me, or a victorious mindset, like everything is happening for me. And naturally, there's no direct communication between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind unless you take steps to actively create one. So let me give you an example. I was in my homegirl, Tasha Chen, y'all may know her. She just did a Wealth with Ease challenge last week before I did this video. And her example was this. Say that you have a factory, right? And you want to be able to produce anything in your life. And you have these two machines. You have this one machine here that it does the job, it'll get it done. And what happens is you have to constantly crank it up. You have to constantly put gas into it. You have to constantly be attentive to it all the time in order for it to produce the results that you want. The other machine is like this one. And this machine, basically, you just set it and forget it. And then the reactions, the results, the things you want to achieve come naturally. Well, this is an example. This is our unconscious mind, and this is our conscious mind. So, which one would you prefer to have operating your life for you? Now, the cool thing is that the unconscious mind and the conscious mind can actually become on one accord. And the best step to be able to get them working on one accord is to become an extrovert of your own mind and demonstrate that to others naturally. So showing them how to do the same. And this is exactly what we cover and what I show you in the Communication Mind Mastery NLP Practitioner Certification Training. That's what it's all about. Now, NLP stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. And it's funny because my background is in something totally different than what I do now, is in information technology. And all of our programs that we do on our computer, they're operating with this code, all these ones and zeros, and they're working together. Right. So we may not understand those pieces. But what's really cool about NLP is the user manual for the mind, is the language of the mind. All of the procedures in NLP lead to wholeness and congruency. And I really do say that this is the game changer that brings about true empowerment, not only for yourself, but also other people. Some of the biggest battles that we'll ever have to face in our life are inside our mind, body, and soul. And when we change the way that we look at things, the things that we look at change. There were several people that had said that: Wayne Dyer, Gandhi. And it's funny, right now I'm reading this book called The Science of Getting Rich. And this was the very thing that it talks about: faith and inspired action. So if we're clouded in our thinking, then there's no space for total trusting. So, but when we take the pressure off of our mind, then it actually heals the past. And so that we can be able to have a bigger vision for the future and live more in the present. And what will that do for you and your entire world? Right? So, all areas of life, whether it's our business, career, whether it's our relationships, whether it's our personal growth and spirituality, it is all an extension of all that we are. So if we're wobbly in all or any areas of our lives, then our life in all those different areas will be wobbly too. Yet, when we are strong in our power, congruent, confident, calm, owning our own unique natural gifts and talents, then prosperity and abundance is simply a natural byproduct. And I really believe that there's a possibility for prosperity for all, regardless of what has happened or where you've been, what you've done. We're all called for amazing things. And a lot of times we can prevent us from really being able to step into that ourselves. If we keep doing the same things, then we're going to get the same results. So my only question to you is, what is the cost of things staying the same? In this training, I show you how to have these proven tools and techniques to communicate more effectively, build better rapport and trust easily, reprogram the mind for success, have a positive impact on yourself and others, increase your self-confidence, energy, and health, gain clarity and your core values, knowing fully who you are, that congruency there, releasing any limiting beliefs or behaviors or unwanted behaviors. One of the biggest ones that I hear limiting beliefs are, I'm not good enough. Who am I to do this? Maybe I should just go back and do what I'm comfortable with. We can also be able to overcome procrastination, lack of motivation, depression, and phobias by understanding our mind. Right now with this whole pandemic and everything that's happened, we're in this mental and emotional crisis. And a lot of times when we help people understand, why does my mind think this way? What is going on with it? Then we can interrupt the pattern and give them what they want instead. This also allows us to strengthen our relationships with ease, because our relationships have a lot to do as a reflection of what's going on with us. So when we change us, then it changes everything around us, including the people that we are around. It also allows us to break through obstacles, conflicts, and again, those unwanted behaviors. A lot of times we have these unwanted behaviors, we don't even know where they come from or where they stem from, and it's totally possible to break free from them. In general, it allows us to better meet people where they are in a place of understanding and non-judgment. It also allows us to be more present with anyone and in any situation that you might encounter. It also allows us to be able to be the calm. You see my sign back here that says, keep calm and live aloha. It's possible to be the calm in the midst of the chaos, regardless of what's happening around you. And if you're an entrepreneur, it's so amazing to be able to gain experience and expertise to grow your business, and be able to facilitate deeper transformations with people. attract and motivate people naturally, and also shift our own mindset to receiving prosperity. This also allows us to stand out from competitors. One of the things I talk about is the only competition there is the one that we create. And a lot of times we see all these things happening with other people, and maybe it brings up stuff with us inside. And I'm here to say, well, we can break free from that, because when you stand fully in your power, it doesn't matter what everything else is happening around you. And it also, my favorite, allows you to establish a unique brand that sells. See, one of the things I usually hear is, I got to market, I got to market, I got to market. Okay, so marketing and selling, right? A lot of difficulties there. But before the marketing is actually the branding. When you know fully who you are, you're standing in your power, there's this authenticity, there's this transparency, there's this owning of the unique gifts and talents that you have, then it actually makes it much easier and effortless to sell, to market and sell. For coaches, this allows you to be a bigger mirror for your clients and also hold a bigger space for them as they step into their goals and dreams. It also allows to be able to have faster transformations and total success for your clients, so that it leads to raving reviews, referrals, and testimonials. It also allows you to fully become the best leader that you're called to be, unleash your greatness, and shine your light into the world with ease, grace, and flow. I don't know about you, but I love working smarter, not harder, and creating time, money, and emotional freedom, and showing other people how to do the same. If anything in this video that I talked about resonates with you, check out the link below to see details about the class, and send me a message so that we can have a chat to see if this is a good fit for you. Because now is the time. Now is the time to fully step into the calling, whatever that is for you. And like my mom says, she would always say, if not now, then when? And if not you, then who? One of the richest places in the world is the graveyard, because there's so many unfulfilled dreams, unfulfilled talents. And my desire is to not let that happen to anyone. We have this time now to be able to make the change and be the change that we wish to see. And it's time for that. I want you to also like and share this video so that it might benefit someone else. And also comment below on what your biggest takeaway was. Looking forward to seeing you soon, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Peace.